Wait, why is this in German again? I already put everything to English earlier. Well, just now, to be precise. Okay, does the controller work? It should. Why is it not lit up? Sir, you're plugged in. Now you're lit up. Ah. Your place is flooded? Why is that? Why do I have to play Cruelty Squad because of that? Okay. So technically the game is in English. We're good. There's too much shit I have to play. I can't. We're playing this now, anyway. Because I needed something chill. I don't know much about this game. I just know that it's about... that there's a trans person in it. And that's part of what it is about. Or what the story is about. But other than that, I don't know. And I know that it's free in June because Pride. So I figured it's fitting. Sir, I've already chosen my chill game. We're going with this. Yeah, this is made by the same studio as Life is Strange, I think. Yo, what's up, Kui? Happy Pride Month.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay?
That might be a little loud. We'll fix that after the cutscene.
Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
Oh, this is gonna be a sad game, isn't it?
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Yo, what's up, Cody?
It's not okay. My mom tried.
From the themes, it's also, I don't know, the beginning already kind of reminded me of Life is Strange 2. Where they also weren't really scared of getting a bit, well, pretty political. Video games. Remember when games were not political, like back during the Metal Gear Rising days?
I've got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go. Hey, you want to freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky? Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
I sometimes go stargazing
Not
with a
here.
friend. Or like, especially when there's like meteors or something.
I need to bring this with me to Juneau.
What do we
I
have
should
here?
probably get rid of this. I mean, I can stream it anytime I want. But it makes me happy just to look at the box.
Hmm. That's all. Alright.
No.
Oh!
In my desk drawer, maybe?
Oh no, a candidate that supports gun control and money for local schools. He's never gonna make it in the US.
Is he gonna like this? Or is it too much?
Time and I against any two. Are those like actual books? I don't know any of them. If they are.
I should probably check my email one more time before I go. No, I've already done that 3 times this morning. Michael and Tyler are so gonna hit it off.
Okay.
It's gonna be so crazy to see him after all these years.
Yeah, I've never seen a book in my life.
Oh, come on. Why do I still have this? Every time I look at it, it reminds me of how very single I am.
Man! Like a year ago I could have related. But someone ruined my life. Bobby, huh? Stay away from Bobbies. They're gonna promise so many things to you. So much star and planet stuff.
Oh. Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's totally gonna hate it. Oh, right. I stashed them down here.
You can be the the sad single around. Thank you for taking the hit. Can you relate?
So that's where you've been hiding.
What the? Hard relating. Nice. I mean, yeah, kind of. But maybe that's a bit toxic.
Right.
No, I
think
didn't.
I'm ready to go now.
I didn't look at the picture. I didn't know I was.
One more
I
season.
missed something.
What am I even gonna do with myself when it's over? Get invested in the lives of real people?
Yeah, like who would do that, right? There's always a new show or a new book. I can fix this. And him.
have time to dig through this right now.
Okay.
Probably not gonna see any stars at this time of day.
Alright.
Haven't practiced since high school.
Why
I'm
is it
probably super rusty.
still on the floor there then and not somewhere in a basement or something?
I
Weirdo.
could look at this artwork all day. Not the prettiest of my creations, but she weirdly kind of looks like me in the morning.
Alright. We looked at everything, right? I think. Yeah. Let's go. I don't have to be a completionist. I can handle myself. Let me know how the sound is, by the way.
Allie, she's gonna be so awkward.
Wait, can I... Dear Tyler, I know you're thinking a ladder. Why all weird and formal? What's wrong with a male? Well, I figured, hey bro, just... I wanted to give my twin a shout before... Dude, reading this is hard. It looks like rewriting. Sorry. Revisiting? Reuniting? Reuniting after 10 years of juvie is more like... Oh my god. Maybe I just shouldn't... Something you'll thank me when you're 90 and the madness, wait, has taken over. And you still have something to read by candlelight, see? Okay. Can't believe you'll be at that. Will you read it? Please read it. Fuck.
Can't believe I'm about to leave this room for the last time. Okay, I'm pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin and I'm off.
Press that. Oh. Game could be a bit louder. It was loud earlier. Oops. Eh. Oh god, maybe I shouldn't do that with the controller. Because you probably won't be talking. I guess. Okay, let me know how that is.
Denali, I need to get my application ready for next summer. You stay here. Educate the youngsters in classic cinema.
Quentin Babolino. Gay.
Bye, Herbert.
You gave your plant. I should give my plant a name.
Hey, little guy. You're gonna be reunited with your sister soon.
They both have those weird figures, huh? New collectible?
Cool. I guess I'm totally ready to go now.
No. The Transgender Man's Guide to Healthy Masculinity. I feel like it's not just transgender guys who need this nowadays.
I know most of these by heart at this point.
William Blake? Oh, I also know some of these by heart, probably. Oh yeah, I do actually. It's Songs of Innocence.
Wish I could have finished this before I left, but God, it was a slog.
Little fly thy summers play. My careless hand has wiped away. Oh fuck, actually I don't know them by heart anymore. Oh
I'm
no.
gonna miss that view. Man, he's going places. And I'll be able to say I helped him on his way.
Student art to show grindhouse. Okay. Shit I gotta do. Tutoring. Call Dr. back. Meet Aaron.
Is there any way I can... Nah, that's someone else's problem now.
Finish paperwork for escape. Something 2. And letter November 2. Huh? Something for Allison.
Bummed I have to leave this behind, but the old house would probably collapse if I blasted this inside.
Those aren't real bands, right? If the plant dies, you'll be extra sad. It won't die. It survived almost a year at this
Gonna miss
point.
these dum-dums.
Yeah, you escaped? Oh, we can read it again. Okay, let's first see if there is anything else. Oh. Ugh. Show me. Take me. This box of junk treasure is now yours. By the first law of finders keepers. Okay. Oh, that's something else. Aaron, you know I'm bad at this, but just wanted to say you've been the best counselor on the at-risk yet redeemable youth. Haha, couldn't... Wait, huh? Oh, an at-risk yet redeemable youth could want. Thanks for putting up with me and helping me in more ways than you know. I'll try to make it count outside fireweed. Survival is rebellion. Thanks, man. Tyler. Survival is rebellion, huh? That must be a quote from somewhere. Alright, anything else? That is one hell of a view. Reminds me of Norway. Wow. Rip Daddy.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
Likewise.
You have anything else you need to get?
Nope, this is it. My last 10 years in a bag.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry. You look good in that.
Thanks. One of my mentees designed it.
It's really good.
Yeah, he's so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep, we're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this place?
No, probably not the food. I highly doubt that.
Honestly, people. The other residents, my mentees, my counselor Aaron. It took me a while to fit in, but once I did, it felt like home. They made me feel safe. Safe enough to be me.
That's so great. I'm really happy for you.
We planning to drive to Delos Crossing? or play?
Alaska.
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
No, really. I am 100% not creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
Oh,
Did
I
they
can
try
relate
to
that.
yell at it? Say, vittu perkele.
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so...
Ei
they
koske
pranked him.
siihen.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well,
Or
you
something
know
like
what they
that.
say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now.
Thumbs
They've been
up.
talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again. Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps, even bringing back hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet. But at least I got the school part out of the way.
I can't believe you've got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead.
What a metaphor.
What about you? Allison?
Whoa. Zoned out there for a second. Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot. Why did we take the ferry instead of the coast road?
'Cause I didn't want to be stuck in the car with you for an extra 2 hours.
Ha ha.
We have to take the ferry. It's the only way to reach Delos from Fireweed.
I see. Well, good. I don't think my stomach could have taken 2 more hours of how you handle curves.
I'm sorry. Do you want to take over driving when we dock?
No.
You're gonna have to get back behind that wheel at some point, you know.
Look, I put a fireweed van nose first in a ditch.
Hey, at least you missed the porcupine.
I'm guessing things haven't changed much.
You mean in Delos? Still the capital of
Throwbacks
East
to the
Seas
to
Snow World.
the
Can't wait
time
to
I
get outta
hit
here.
the brakes hard. Wait, oh.
Guess that normal life you wanted
Or a
didn't live up
hedgehog.
to your expectations, huh?
I mean, having cable and full-time electricity was definitely a plus, but no one ever forgets anything in a small town. You get marked a weirdo and that's it. That's your life.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately. He's been busy with his dance and helping his clan organize a potlatch. Is that smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
Guess someone finally bought that old shack.
That, or the ghosts are cozying up by the fire.
Think the new owners know it's totally haunted?
I'm sure Tina did her best to keep them from figuring it out. At least until the paperwork was signed. Ugh. That house always gave me the creeps. Those windows are like huge gawking eyes.
You think people talk about our house this way?
It looks like every other house.
Probably.
So the weather, huh?
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no electricity.
At least it's got one hell of a view, unlike Juneau.
Hey, Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking
People?
you might be my roomie?
Thinking about it.
Hey,
I can do with
can I
fun,
ask you a question?
but people? Again.
Shoot.
I was told... I mean, after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much. There were a few times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just
Why did you
being
never
an
come
overly
visit me?
invested sister. Curious how you spent your time.
Allison,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't...
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life. Please. For me.
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
It's a gift, Tyler. You know what gift-giving means in Tlingit culture. And what it means to refuse one.
I don't know what it means in Tlingit culture, but
Fine. I'll take it, but I'm not going to wear it.
Really?
Really.
I
Just so
don't
we're
care.
clear, this was for you, not Chief Brown.
You know, you could call him Eddie. Or even... Uncle?
Hard pass.
Fat chance.
Did you hear that?
There's a bear. Swimming.
Whoa! There's no place like home.
Just whales.
Yeah.
The animal, not the country.
Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead and stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks. Hey, it's me.
It's so weird being back on this boat.
Yeah, what's up, Ben? How are you doing? I'd be concerned if that tried to steal trash from my porch. But do you think Vito wouldn't work on them? Hi.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Enjoying the ride?
Yep. Nice view.
I don't think I could ever get tired of this.
Agreed. Where you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here. You from around here?
You know, Ben, you're the second DMC runner who came in with that.
Born and bred.
Ah, you don't say. I moved to Anchorage around your age. Delos was mostly Alaska natives then. Drink it, hide up. Haven't been home in 5 years.
Oh, so you owed your family a visit?
I'll say. You may not know it yet, but your folks, they get old real fast.
Right.
Well, his mother
I'm
doesn't.
Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
He was the first Mecca.
George Gershwin. Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to head it off the pass.
Oh,
What'd you say your name was?
just call me Tyler.
All right. Good to meet you, Tyler.
Likewise, sir.
Maybe the last name has bad association, so maybe let's not go with that. All DMC runners are 2 brain cells. I hope I have my own one. I mean, you know, DMC runners are cool and all, but when everything else fails, try doing what the captain suggested. I told you. Okay. What's up, Silver Firestorm? 2 people have made the joke so far. Wait, cat cafe? Oh, you went to a cat cafe today. Nice. How many cats did you pet? I pet 2 today because I had to go feed them in the morning. I was cat sitting for my neighbors again.
What a waste of a good pun.
Wait, pun? I don't get it. Or should have been sea lions. No, I don't know. Okay, that makes 3 people who are making the reference. 5 cats, nice. You out-petted me. Alright. We will. Yep, still pretty. Anything else around?
Isn't hunting season almost over?
Almost. Want to draw for one of the last hunts of the season.
Whoa, look at that antique.
You're not one of those odd 6s old and boring folks, are you?
Wonder if there'll be time to hit the buzzard hole on here.
What's that now?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, she's done. Oh, we can't talk? Alright. Guess we're almost there anyway. Yeah, we didn't eavesdrop on. I'm sorry! I respect people's privacy. Oh, I usually can't. You are my fire, my one desire. Believe when I say I want that way. You happy now? Dude, that sounds beautiful. Alright, we're there. Can't believe you'd stop right there. Well, debated. It was almost magical after I got over the seasickness. I'm pretty lucky I don't seem to get seasick. My stomach is really weird. I can't handle car drives, especially in the morning. Like, I get motion sick in cars and buses. But I'm perfectly fine on planes, even with turbulences. And I'm also... So far, I've always been fine on boats and ships. Even on the one quote-unquote pirate ship experience thingy we did in Croatia once, where everyone on board threw up pretty much because there were very high waves. Apart from me and my sister. And my grandma and some other kid that was with us in the front. So I don't know. I seem to be fine on boats. Must be the leftover Viking blood. From like... I don't know, 10 generations ago. Probably more. I don't want to do maths right now. Yeah, I know. I gotta ask my uncle again in which village in Iceland our ancestors used to live, because I want to go there, just because. Rice pudding with wild bear. Oh, that sounds good. I've been on boats every once in a while. But that pirate ship ride was probably the only actually wild one, because unlike the bigger ferries, you don't usually have a lot of waves that you feel.
Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Everywhere I look, I just see her.
Allison, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it. After you.
I mean, I also get car sick when, like, I can't read even on buses at all. I'll get sick within like
Marianne always spoiled the
20
birds.
minutes.
She liked animals way more than people.
I can relate to that.
Oh, I also know someone like that.
Hey, you remember that?
Come on, Tyler. It's freezing out here.
You're right. Sorry.
There
Let's head inside.
is no bad weather, only bad clothing. So that's on you. I want to take... I mean, we'll probably get to look around. Let's go.
Did you smoke something before you left Fireweed? The door's right there.
Okay. Toxic.
Locked.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
Wait, what was spoken
You
like
sure
a
that's
true
the right key?
German?
Yes.
Oh, the weather thing, yeah.
Maybe someone changed the lock.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
would change the lock on us?
I don't know. We're screwed.
You got a plan B?
Yeah. We find another way in. I never knew a locked door that could keep the crafty goblins out.
Or like the
Yeah,
window
we
I
had a
just
million
went
ways in
to.
and out of this old house. At least one of them's gotta work.
If it was raining, I would have gone with, we're not made of sugar.
I could break a window.
You know civilized people don't do that, right?
Oh, so we're civilized now?
Well, maybe not. But we are trying to sell this place, and broken windows aren't exactly... the crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever.
Oh, so suddenly
Or should I
everything is
say,
interesting.
Us.
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No, no idea. But I'm sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
How did she get around on these roads with this thing?
She'd rather have broken her neck than spend money on a new one.
Yeah, still waiting for those bikes she promised us.
Uncle Eddie got me one, but I hardly ever used it.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, better alive than dead.
Maybe a
Ugh.
bear.
Yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
Hey, it's locked, all right.
Kui, stop reading my mind. I'm apparently already sharing brain cells with the DMC people. I can't also share them with you.
What was she doing out here that night? Come on, man. Stop thinking about that. She did not like us using her tools.
She was...
Whoa, at least
Oh,
the tools are
whoops.
still here. That'll help with the repairs.
They're good quality, too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
Will we get the
She
other
did
voice
not
line
like
again
us
if I
using
do
her
this?
tools.
She was probably just afraid we'd hurt
Uh.
ourselves.
Or she thought we'd go on a rampage and tear up her precious plants.
And we would have, so... Homemade cleaning products may be better for the planet, but they do
I'm
not
so
have the
co-
same shelf life.
Ugh. Add it to the shopping list.
I'm going to expect the bear everywhere. It'll show up once you least expect it. Is there a path here? No. Okay.
I can't believe
Frogs.
these are still here.
Yeah, we should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
They are kind of spooky. There's definitely cuter frogs around.
No way.
Dude, this is like
I
a
can't believe
Mackie.
it's still there.
Why would you want to sell this?
You really want to go out there?
Oh,
No, you're right.
alright. Oh, I'll also be disappointed if we don't see any bears on ferries. Or anywhere.
You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
I was capable of living on my own when I
Just get
moved
this
there.
board out of the
I'd
way,
move
I
there.
could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
Like the tools in the shed.
Screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver. I think I saw one back in the shed.
Let's go check.
I mean, we could also, you know, check if there's... This used to be a cat
Open
question.
sesame.
Let
What's
me
up?
guess.
Tin can
It's
Vav.
locked.
Yup. Know any other secret passwords?
That was a while ago.
Honeydew? Nope.
It's an everything stream now. Oh, I just realized I haven't updated my played games list in a little bit, I think. I mean, the games I've played recently is a good mix of
At least we don't have
everything.
any use for this right now.
Luckily. Remember the snowstorm in 2004? Marianne had us digging for hours.
Oh.
I remember she made it a game at least.
That's right. We made tunnels to escape the ice troll.
Gotta hand it to her. She could make us do anything if she turned it into a goblin tail.
Why is that so funny?
At least the shed's still standing.
Okay,
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
but we
Well,
still can
better
get in
alive
here.
than dead.
Ugh.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, yeah, we've tried all of this. I thought there might be other options now. I mean, can we smash this?
Okay. Should be something in here
Ah.
that'll work. I guess Marianne left us something useful, huh?
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though. And please, no broken windows.
We'll see ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
Wait. Focus on your bond. Oh.
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh. This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever, you're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did. But that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know.
Because we
Pretty
need
eerie.
it.
It's weird, but our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
And will I do full DMC4 tap? You mean Bloody Palace? Eh.
I'm feeling something again. Near the barn.
Yeah, me too.
But we hit a key! Where did we hit a key? Or did we haven't gotten there
Hurry!
yet?
Let's go see the silent frog.
Coming, I'm coming.
What? Stop sulking. I told you already, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
I guess we know where to search now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog.
Really?
So, which one of you is hiding the key? Hmm?
Damn, where's the key?
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay, sorry.
This one's clearly silent.
Nice job keeping a secret, buddy.
They don't know they're in a game. Immersion ruined. Hey. Hey, what's this? Bird?
Huh.
Bird.
Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me. Has someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends. Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
I don't know, did we never hit a house key somewhere? Were we fucking stupid kids?
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
And she always knew when we were lying.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye.
Alright. What's this game about? siblings? And we just started it like less than an hour ago, and it's like story driven.
You sure you want to go in
So
there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now?
we're still finding out what exactly it's
Everything
gonna be
okay down
about.
there? Tyler?
Tyler just got out of juvie after,
Then
well,
why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're
killing
still
their
an
mom
idiot.
while he was still a child because she
All
tried to
right.
kill
I'm
him
going in for real this time.
Okay.
or something like
See you at
that.
the front door in a few minutes.
Anything fun? No.
Ouch!
Are you okay? What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot.
Relatable as someone living in an attic apartment.
Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside. But I can hear you in my head. Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit. I, don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch.
I think so. We'll
Dragons, straight ahead.
need to go left, I think.
I mean, it doesn't seem that complicated.
And left again after the goblins.
Will she yell at me if I go the wrong way?
Nope. It was on the right.
My bad.
Oh! Whoops. I accidentally went the right way.
Wait. That was our treasure? It's just trash.
We could make treasure out of anything. Our imaginations were that powerful.
Pink. It always had to be pink.
Of course.
Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure. I found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
Wait. Oh, you hate cramped spaces? I'll sub if you can guess the one cramped space I fell asleep in.
Past the treasure.
Hmm.
Straight ahead.
You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too. But we really are connected.
Beware the Mad Hunter.
Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Marianne's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Oh, that's what you said earlier with press down. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't see that prompt earlier. Hmm. Where would one fall asleep in a cramped space? I know that it was on stuff. I've kind of seen it, but don't bully me. Was it like a car trunk or something? I can't think of many cramped spaces where one might fall asleep. I'll give you two. No!
Tyler, are you in there?
A big box like a cat.
Tyler!
Coming.
Are you okay?
I'll live. Good to
Also,
hear your
no.
voice again.
Yeah, same here.
In a wardrobe.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
She also seems traumatized.
Well, we're here.
Wait, what's an MRI?
Here we are.
Oh wait, yeah, no, never mind, I know.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show
Like
us.
the hospital scanning thingies, where you have to be... Well, ideally just not move for a rather long time.
It doesn't seem real. Of course. No lights, no power.
Okay, I'm learning. Brooke's too expensive.
Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
You've been in one? I haven't. I haven't really been to the hospital.
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Damn. The fuck did she do to
We
them?
should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long.
Beautiful family pictures, yeah?
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
We were so competitive
Alright.
about who measured taller.
The fuck did
Like,
she do
we
to
actually
them?
had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference. I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
What the?
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
What would little Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me?
You've had so many taken. I mean, feel free not to answer, but do you have some health condition because of which...
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Not when we broke them. I wish she fixed... Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of...
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I also told myself that for a year.
After all this time, I
I mean, I
thought I'd
am
feel more
fine.
prepared to deal with this mess.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
Now.
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Sponsorized by the local goblins.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines.
Like,
at the
Allison
local
actually
store,
seems
right?
Yeah.
even
you'd slide
more
the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic. Out pops a sticker.
traumatized. Even though Tyler was the one who supposedly was almost killed. Who knows, maybe that is why, because he actually got to do something about it. I learned that people are more likely to be traumatized during traumatic events. If they feel completely helpless. Like people who feel like they did something usually are less likely to end up with PTSD.
2005.
Of course.
Always willing to overshare. Is there... Oh, everything was always cancelled.
The last few months are almost all blank. Only a few appointments. Most of them canceled.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing, I think.
Oh yeah, she did that for a while.
The last few months are
Oh wait,
almost
that was...
all blank. Only a few appointments. Most of them canceled.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing, I think.
Oh yeah, she did that for a while.
Okay. I thought it was... This
After all
was...
this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
You already said that. Eh.
Hey, she drew some little hearts here. Oh,
What?
March 7th.
Oh.
What about it?
Fucking hearts?
Yeah.
Like it meant something to her.
Oh, it was our birthday. Since we're twins, I guess. Okay. Oh.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No, Mary.
Jesus.
That was the one time we were ever quiet. We knew she needed to sleep.
We all needed her to sleep.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep. She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
You can keep some of them, if you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
Yeah, I guess most of this game will be finding out what the fuck happened in their family for them to despise her that much.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
I don't know if she sounds as fine as she said. No, I mean, she... Like I said, like, Tyler actually seems to be less... Or it seems to despise Marianne less than Allison. Despite what happened.
She pinched every penny.
Like, he even gives her credit for some things. Allison barely does. Hey mom, we're sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too, we should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. Judgment. Yeah, I know.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
Oh no, I was drinking.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
Alright. I think we've looked at everything. Right? Yeah. Apart from the evil room. But where did we stay? There is no kids' room.
How you feeling about being back?
I thought I knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
It's not as hard as I thought. But then, Fireweed was all about learning how to regulate your emotional response to stress.
And that's working.
I think it helps to focus on the fact that we're here to let it go.
Well, I don't think I can let it go until it's actually gone.
Yeah, I don't think she's fine. Well.
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
What were we doing here? Oh wait, there's... Have we opened this? Oh yeah, we have.
After all this time,
Oh, there is an upstairs. Okay. Did we have the whole upstairs to ourselves? That would have been my dream. Oh my god.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
what do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, that's a big responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom. I'll be up in a second.
Spade. Wait, wasn't there something? Oh yeah, there is.
Where'd you come from?
A Tale of Two Swords. Which is a pun. Of course. Yeah, upstairs is goblin territory. I kind of like how
Now this?
focused they still
This
they
feels
were on this goblin world.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Oh god, that's so sad. Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but mommy went to the restaurant at night and
Tyler,
forgot
do you
them.
copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were on the water, stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me, A and O. I'm actually gonna shift into fantasy with goblins for sure. Maybe at some point. Wouldn't be too surprised.
Look, it's the game we made. Lucian Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers. We never appreciated this view as kids.
Okay. Yeah, no, this doesn't make sense.
Hey, buddy. It's been a long time. Oh, this one wasn't mine.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see. Ugh, some of our old toys give me the creeps. Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of
Oh
Goblins.
my god.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah, It's one of the only times I remember her being
Oh
at
no.
peace.
Oh, we'll have to read them all. It's so many.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Oh.
Mom?
Oh no.
Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
That's not keeping your child safe.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back. You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
This almost sounds like it's exploring toxic femininity. Do we want to read a goblin story? To groupthink? Wait, I didn't catch that. Oh god. The frog earns the right to speak. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. Sounds like me. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just as easily find your way back to the pond, to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods, as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. "This is not our business," they said, and we had better look away, for the mad hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading, as the hunter drew ever closer, dogged in his pursuit. She continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking, far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached a big frog in a small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and to hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me." "Ribbit!" said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right, up and down. "Ribbit! Ribbit!" until the princess understood the meaning of all his fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more, and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. "I only wish you could speak so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. "The mad hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here." And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess and how she earned the right to speak. The bear and the princess. Did she meet him in the forest? Okay, one story is enough for now.
Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. "For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake." "What? No way." "Quiet, let me finish." "You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon." The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Sounds like Game of Thrones. Alright. We're brave.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
Yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the
so
story.
we do have to read another story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Wait, is it the bear and the princess? No. Wait, was it the princess's party? Or the goblins irritate the ice? Alright, cool, thanks. I probably won't go for much longer, so you likely won't miss too much. It wasn't the bear and the princess, right? Wait, can you repeat which story we
You
need?
sure you're gonna be able to crack it?
I just started. Give me some time.
All right, but I'm here when you're ready to admit defeat.
Let's just read The Bear and the Princess, because that's what it opened to, but I think that was just because that's where I left off. Did you miss anything in the last 10 minutes? You missed me reading a story from the Book of Goblins. So basically the best part. Also, what's up, Panzerfahrer Klaus? How's it going? Party? Huh? Oh, the princess's party? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy. Shouldn't it be Anyway, because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at the door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there with his claw so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away, even the haughty muskrat, who almost never had time for anyone, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path, and then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. I can't read anymore. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching up everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of a mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairy. The naughty fairies. We have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch. That's like down there, yeah, the symbols. There was a torch which when lit revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword which would leap right out of the bear's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I am ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends and then she smiled certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Okay, so we have to know the animals to know. I mean, the torch to not get lost is probably the frog, because we know about the croaking. I mean, the pelican brought the seafood. Why would the moose bring the light? I would have thought the frog would bring the light. And I feel like the pelican might have brought the bag or the money thing. Is the bear the protector? Oh yeah, the bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. Oh, and the moose brought the lights in this. Okay, so I see. I thought you might have to know the other stories as well. Yeah, in that context, it makes sense. So it would be moose, bear, pelican. Can I go to... Yeah. Easy. Who the fuck built that door?
And boom, we're in.
Why is there light? Working light all of a sudden.
so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
Is your siblings? That's just how it goes.
Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here today. Because we just gotta save. And I didn't want to stream for too long today. The game has my attention. I want to know what the fuck happened. I want to know why Allison seems to be even more spiteful towards their mom. Because what's his name? I already forgot. Taylor. Taylor seems pretty, or Tyler, one of these. Seems pretty alright. Like, he seems like he's processed things. I'm always a sucker for a good story. So yeah, we'll continue this probably soon. So we don't forget about the story.